my daily life in the village. And today's guest, guys, I don't want to mention, and she's going to introduce herself. Guys, without wasting time, let's get to know this and the one and only African Loborto. So guys, stay tuned. Let's give us your ears, listen and learn. Thank you guys as we get started. Yeah, African Loborto. You have explained everything well. So actually, I just want to know, being a YouTuber, you said you quit your job and joined YouTube, and I just want to know, comparing YouTube and job, where do you see yourself better in YouTube or when you had been employed in terms of earning?
Thank you for asking that question. To my point of view, I can say that quitting my job was the best decision.
Wow.
Yeah, was the best decision. Working in a location where you can understand the 8 to 5 thing, and you don't have that freedom. Ever since I started YouTube, I can say that I have much freedom as compared to my workplace. Now it's like I'm my own boss. Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't have someone to pressure me at what time to be starting my content, at what time to be creating content. So I have that freedom of doing my work without any supervision.
Yeah, so about YouTube, as you said, you are from Kisi and now to Nyabuanse.
Yeah.
And what made you to visit Nyabuanse?
What made me to visit Nyabuanse? I'm
What
still going back. I came here to learn. I came here to learn. You know, Nyabuanse is a village of so many creators. If I can tell you, Maria, I've never met any creator from my side.
Really?
I've never met anyone, any YouTuber from my region. So I'm so proud of myself. Since I'm here to learn, at least I'll go back and inspire so many people to start content creation. Yeah. I met one person who's from my area, but he lives here. You know Hosea?
Hosea, no. I know Civilian.
I am underscore Hosea.
Maybe
He
I
just
can
lives down here.
I can look for him.
Yeah, he comes from my village, but they relocated to Nyabuanse. So I can say that YouTube, what brought me here is to learn. At least, I want to share. I share ideas with others because I cannot beat my chest and say that I know everything.
Exactly.
No, I cannot do that. Being in one enclosed place will not expose you to opportunities. So I'm here to learn. I'm here to explore. I'm here to interact and to create memories. Yeah.
So being around here, for how long have you been in Nyabuanse?
This is now the 3rd week. I can say this is the 3rd week. And the spirit here is so different. It's so different. When you meet someone who understands what you're doing, it's so easy for you to vibe compared to when let me say, like when I'm at my home place. So many people don't understand what I'm doing apart from my mom. My mom is my biggest supporter. Can you imagine that my mom can decide to hold the camera for me? She can give me ideas on what to do.
Wow.
So I can say that being here has been a privilege that I don't take for granted. Yeah. The spirit is so different. Walking around, vlogging, people are loving whatever people are doing, young people are doing. It's so amazing, and I feel good being here.
Yeah, and being here also, it's kind of a motivation because
Yeah.
you meet everyone with a camera doing
And
what you're doing.
Yeah.
Rather than being in your village where you look like a mad person. You know, when someone sees you holding a camera and talking to
And
the
they are
camera,
like, what is
and then
she
people will
doing?
say, this person is mad. And yeah, it is true, people. You will find yourself, even your parent being called that and told that msichana wenu anatembea amekuwa mwenda wazimu. Mwenda wazimu is being mad. So maybe your parent can receive a call about you being mad, going mad because you're talking yourself with the phone or something like that. So being here, actually, you see a lot of people with GoPros, because people here have GoPros, they have better phones, they have iPhones, and some even they have drones. Yeah. So you feel in you fit in that society, you fit in that environment, you fit in that community. Like now here, you find a lot of YouTubers, and this is a community of YouTubers. That is what I can say. It is
it's like you speak the same language.
Yeah, by the way, even the culture we share some of the culture.
Yeah.
By the way, people, in case you don't know, Huria and Kisti, they share most of our culture is similar. Most of our culture is similar. It's only that nowadays they don't cut the girls, circumcise the girls, but initially they used it to do it. So the language, the culture is all the same. So it is only the distance. Isn't it?
Yeah, the distance.
Yeah.
By saying you speak the same language, I meant this. When you meet a YouTuber, you are a YouTuber, and then you meet a YouTuber, it's like you speak the same language. He or she understands you better than a stranger out there.
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
That one reminds me, there is that I happened to travel abroad. And then
hey, you've been abroad.
Yeah.
Hey, big up yourself.
That's why we come into your channel.
Okay.
Yeah. So guys, when I was there, when we were a group of people. We were a group of the youth from church. So we were 8 of us. The country that we went, they were not familiar with Africans. So we were like the old one out. You see, some people could come and touch your skin just to know that if we feel the way they were. Yeah. So they will come and ask, why is your skin black and mine is white? So they could compare with us. And then there is that thing make us to feel that we don't belong here.
You are not a human being.
Yeah. Like, so it happens that one day we were walking in town, in the street, in the evening. So there at the time, like Sanane hivi, the sun goes down at around 10 p.m. Wow. So 10 p.m. that's when people go to town to walk, like, you know. So during saa 12 hivi ni kama jua ya saa hii, ya saa hii. So when we on the street, I remember we saw an African from Nigeria. You can't believe, we ran towards that person and grabbed that person. We felt at home. Yeah. So we felt that there is an African here. This is an African. We didn't mind where he came from. Only we saw that is an. Then we met another lady from Los Angeles. So also she came to greet us, and then we felt like, oh,
she was an African.
When she said that she's from Los Angeles, we said this one does not belong to us.
Was she an African?
Yeah, she was an African, but now from Los Angeles. So she spoke like a Mzungu.
But one thing with Africans, we don't isolate ourselves with others, be it they come from different countries. Yeah, you meet an African.
So I understand when you say that when you are in Nyabuanse, there is that connection, there is that connectivity that connects you with what you are doing and where you are, because most people there, they do what you are doing. So it doesn't make you indifferent. Yeah, sure. You fit in there. Yeah, so guys, that was the
by the way,
energizer of the mind. Yeah, guys, so you can as you have heard, the story of Loborto, she has not finished and I have not finished. So Loborto, as you have been here for the period of around 3 weeks, have you seen what YouTube has done to the life in Nyabuanse, especially to the young people? What have you seen different apart from your village?
YouTube has really created a big impact, more especially to young people in Nyabuanse, courtesy of Ayam Mara. You know, Ayam Mara is the the real G of
Yeah,
this
so
place.
I am Mara wherever you are. Remember,
Yeah.
anything that is happening in the village
Yeah.
is under your courtesy.
Yeah, it's good to
And
give
we
people
shall
their
never forget
flowers.
that.
Yeah.
You deserve all the flowers, and wherever you are, receive the flowers.
Sure.
Yeah.
So it has really changed lives. I can see people are investing, people are building,
Yeah.
people are owning lands. Like it has created opportunities. Not
Yeah.
only being on YouTube, people have been supported, maybe getting bikes. Getting someone to support you or buy for you a camera or a GoPro. It's not.
By the way, I have a
it's not
GoPro.
a joke.
I didn't tell you. YouTube has. I have a subscriber who has gifted me a GoPro. So, courtesy of YouTube.
Wow, big up and blessings.
Thank
Blessings
you.
to
Wherever
that
you are
person.
watching from,
Blessings.
thank you. Be blessed.
This is someone that you've never met.
Yeah.
Someone who's not related to
Yeah.
you, but he or she feels like, no, I need this support for now, but there is someone out there who needs it more than me. So we should never take it for granted.
Yeah.
We should never take it for granted. So I can say that Nyabohansi is a village that has really transformed. From being, Kuria back then, even at my village, Kuria never used to be known. Kuria as a tribe, it's a small clan, community, I can say. It never used to be known. But right now, if you talk of Nyabohansi, Nyabohansi is known all over the world.
Yeah, exactly.
So I can say that YouTube, for real, has created an impact. And for those who are following the instructions and doing what is supposed to be done, they are doing something with their lives. They are changing lives. Yeah, and YouTube has really touched souls out here. I can't say that there is no good on YouTube. There is a lot. YouTube is a big cake that all of us. That is enough for all of us. Yeah. So if you are out there and you feel like no, people are learned out here, and you can see that here in Kenya, in our country Kenya, we don't have opportunities. So instead of complaining now and then, look for something that you are so passionate and you love. Start YouTube. YouTube is for everyone. So long as you have a good phone or you have a camera and you have an email, you can start and showcase whatever you are doing, your daily encounters, your daily life. Show these people, they need to see a different lifestyle compared to what they experience. Yeah, create content that someone can watch, that a content that can transform someone, a content that can give hope to someone. That's what I can say.
Yeah, guys, you have heard what she's talking about YouTube, what YouTube has created among the young people, and how people have benefited from YouTube. Like she said, YouTube has a cake for everyone, and that is exactly what is happening. There is a cake for everyone. There is a cake that is enough for anyone. So no one will tell you don't do YouTube, don't do that. No, if you have what it takes to start YouTube, remember a business is business, investment is investment, is up to you.
It all depends on how you are going to play along.
It's like when the ball is thrown in the field, so the ball does not belong to anyone. It belongs to any leg that kicks it. So it's up to you to run to get the ball and kick the ball and score the goal. So African Loborto, before we end up, do you see yourself buying a land in Nyabohansi or getting, by the way you have men around here, or have you decided to build yours in Kisii? Because I have seen so many Kisii people migrating from Kisii to Korea.
Yeah, like Kisii land, we have that scarcity of big lands. That's why you can see a lot of people from my region relocating to Nyabohansi. Yeah, I'm still working hard, and I believe in whatever that I'm doing. Very soon, it's all about manifesting.
Yeah.
Very soon, God will open ways, and it's my wish that I get that piece of land. Yeah, I'm still working hard, putting in the work. I'm very prayerful, and I have that faith that God's timing is always the best. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so guys, you have heard from African Lobito. She's really praying to buy a land in Nyaboanse, as I myself planning to buy. This is my area, and I'm planning to have my own here, because I don't have to move away to go and buy a land somewhere. So guys, you can make our dream come true as by supporting ladies, guys. This is all about improving our lives and making the society great, and yeah, making the building this community. It takes all of us, not one person. And so guys, we are all praying for that we have a piece of land one day. She's praying for it, I am praying for it, and for my daughter, for the sake of my daughter. That's why I'm praying, because anything can happen in a moment. And if you have a place for your kids, or they can stay there and no one will come to disturb them, or grabbing, or no. If you have the papers and you have the house, then the kids are secure, the kids are safe, and your people are safe. So guys, you can make our dream come true. And Lobito, do you have any message for the upcoming YouTuber, like someone who wants to start a YouTube channel, and those who have not been monetized yet, just like me? What do you have for us?
You know, YouTube needs a lot, and as a creator, one word that I can give of encouragement is to never give up.
Yeah.
Never give up in whatever that you're doing. I know it's very challenging. Never give up. Just trust the process. Put in the work. Be consistent in whatever you're doing. And above everything, you must be prayerful. Be prayerful. Always ask God to guide you, to bless your channel, to protect it, because it's not like everyone is wishing you well. Yeah. So, and be creative. Be creative. At least create something that someone can watch and love the content you're putting out there. Yeah. Never look down upon people. Yeah. Never look down upon people, because this the same person you are looking down upon, you might need that person at one point. So be supportive. If you get someone who has challenges maybe with creating content, hold that person. You never know how God is going to open doors for you. Maybe it's through that person, the same person may pave ways for you. You never know. Yeah. So be hardworking, and you know that in the African setup, ladies were not entitled to owning lands. Yeah. More especially as their parents. It's never entitled to own a land.
And I think that is the thing has contributed to ladies buying their own land, because we were not counted. Even up to now, we are not counted in when the in assets inheriting any land in your. That's why you see, like when we got married and come back home, it is like we are the bad omen. We were seen as a curse. Like now, the society, the family has welcomed you, but the society will keep on talking. Once you get married, you should go. And that's why you see many ladies buying their own land and putting houses, guys. It is not that it is our wish. If we had been given land into our homes, if we have inherited, then we could not be here looking for that land support. But since we are not counted in inheriting anything from, especially the land, not even the land, even a cup, you are not counted.
You know that your brothers can chase you away.
Yeah,
they can like seriously chase you away, thinking that, let's say, I'm sorry to say this, if the parents die, you are going to inherit something there. They will chase you away.
They chase you, they kick you out, even with the kids. So if you for example, a very good example of my now I'm back here with a child. It happens that the parent has passed on. Then the brothers will kick me out and tell me take the children to their home, and that is what happens. So that's why you see many ladies, guys, buying land and putting up their house. They know what is behind and what they have been through. Like I have just said, for me, I'm looking. It is my dream to own a land, because I know if anything happens now, it is my child who is going to suffer and not anyone. So, guys, you have heard how difficult it is in Africa. Inheriting belongs to men, not ladies. So when you see us out there putting houses there, it is not that it is not that we put it for like we want it. No, it is the circumstances that leads us to do so. And for me, I really encourage those ladies who have bought lands and put up their house, because they have invested in something that will never get lost or will never disappear. Even if they're not there, they have built a name for themselves. Yeah. So yeah.
An encouragement I can give to my fellow ladies and to young girls who are still struggling in life is please never take shortcuts in life.
Yeah.
You know, nowadays we love shortcuts, and shortcuts can lead you to so many troubles. Never take shortcuts. Put in the work. Work hard for what you think is good for your benefit. You know, men respect ladies who have something. Nowadays, men they don't want someone who's a liability in their life. So when you have something at hand, a man will respect you. You know, it's even hard for a man to approach a lady who has invested. It's so hard for a man to approach that kind of a lady, because with the mentality African men have, it's not as a lady or a woman is not supposed to own maybe an asset or to have something like to own a land. It is a culture that a lady should get married and then she will own a land that is given to the husband.
Yeah.
But right now, ladies are really working hard. They are owning their land. They are buying their own cars. They are building their own houses. So work hard for what you call yours. You know, there is that respect comes with cashing your own money. A man will respect you with that. Cashing your own money. There is that respect. Money dictates respect. Getting your own 5 shillings called yours gives you more credibility than depending on someone.
Exactly.
Yeah. So if you are out there as a young lady, you don't have anything to do, please get onto YouTube. You have an email, you have a phone. For the start with whatever you have. Yeah. Never compare yourself with anyone. Start with what you have. Yeah.
Yes, guys, you have heard, never compare yourself with anyone, because you might compare yourself with someone who is in chapter 20, and then yourself, you are just you are chapter 0. Is there chapter 0? You have not even started. Yeah. So
you know, whatever is working for me might not work for you.
Exactly.
Yeah. So be you. Be authentic. Never copy any. You can copy, but execute it in a different way.
Yes.
Copy, get the point, execute it.
You don't have to copy paste.
Yeah. You don't have to be exact. Do the exact thing that
at
person
least
is doing.
there is changes that
Bring in now the creativity. Yeah.
So guys, thank you so much, guys. You have heard what African Loborto has shared out. She's really a learned lady. You have heard, you have seen. Yes, guys, she's very determined and very dreaming big, and keeping dream alive. And that's what, guys, we want. I really like encouraging ladies also, and I have passion in working with the ladies, especially the young girls, and also saving the. You see, our community is still, and under that culture.
The genital.
The gentle, yeah. So my, I know I had already started working on it, but it all went down after my husband got sick. Yeah, and then he passed on, and then I said, everything can stop now. So I hope I will revive it back, and it is not only gentle that I'm going to work with, just saving the ladies. There is gender-based violence that is very common, and what also I have experienced here is there is this rehabilitations. There is a lot of drug abuse around here, and people, they don't want to talk about it, and it is really coming like bushfire.
You know, when you talk about it, you are going to be spotted like a bad person.
Yeah.
Because whoever is doing that, is doing it for a living to earn money, but in real sense, they are creating something that is so negative to these young people whom they are exposing those drugs. So it's a good project. What I can say, I wish you well. I wish you well, and may you keep up the spirit.
Yeah. So thank you so much, YouTube family, and if you have not subscribed to this YouTube channel, kindly go and subscribe, watch up to the end, like, share, and comment. And guys, I have a playlist of each videos with different topics. Kindly keep on watching the playlist, guys. We are on the road to 4,000 watching hours, and guys, we can achieve it by you watching and also sharing and commenting. And also don't forget that we have not hit 1,000 subscribers. Kindly guys, do so as we keep on moving. Thank you so much, guys. African Loborto, thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me. Guys, before we wrap it up, I'm a creator, I'm a YouTuber from the village, and right now I'm in Nyabohansi. You can as well check me out at African Loborto, and I will appreciate it.
Yes, guys, go and check on her YouTube channel as well. And don't forget Priska Sagati. She's a very,
actually, she's the one who's hosting me. Don't
she's the one
to,
hosting her. And guys, also, I am Marwa. We are here because of you. You are the one who brought this light. So guys, keep on watching our YouTube channel. We are here to support each other, and you are going to see us in more videos together as we are the family. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.
Yeah, welcome to my show, Maria Mugini's channel. Kindly introduce yourself.
Thank you so much for having me. Hello guys, how are you doing? Welcome back to Wayne. Not Wayne, I'm so used to Wayne.
I can
Maria
tell.
Mugini's channel. It's a special day and I'm so honored to be here. Thank you so much, Maria, for having me. So I'm here, I'm a YouTuber by the name African Loborto. You can as well check me out. I'm in, I don't know the questions she has for me, so I'm ready. I'm ready. I don't know the kind of question you are going to pose, but I'm ready.
Yeah, guys, I think you have seen most of my interviews. I'm kind of interested in interviews, like knowing people. We know, guys, I told you there are so many stories hidden out there, but we are not going into details. Today I just want African Loborto, as she has introduced herself, to tell us her life journey as a kid. Is she from Nyabohanse village, or is she from somewhere else, and how long does she been in Nyabohanse if she's not from Nyabohanse, and what inspired her, since she said that she's a YouTuber, what inspired her to join YouTube, and what YouTube has done to her so far, and as well she can tell us when she joined YouTube. And you don't have to answer everything, so you can
I'm going to make it brief.
Yeah. So it is a matter of starting from your childhood, like yourself, schooling, where you schooled, and then if you came to Nyabohanse, or were you born and bred in Nyabohanse, or you are inspired by other YouTubers, because we are known that Nyabohanse is a village of YouTubers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. As I said, African Loborto,
Yeah.
born and raised in Kisii. Actually, this is not my home. It's quite a distance, like 5 hours of travel to my place. I'm born and raised in the village. I schooled in the
Kisii or
village.
Korea?
No, Kisii. I've said I come from Kisii County.
Okay.
No, Kisii, but Kisii it's splitted into two.
Yeah.
So I come from Nyamira County. That's where I come from. And back to my education background, it was tough. I can say it was tough, but I thank God. I thank God. My parents really worked hard to see us get that education. I can say that. Yeah, I went through high school, I passed, I joined college. I'm an IT personnel.
Wow.
Yeah, so I've been working. Actually, before I started YouTube, I was working. I was working in a sales company as a sales representative, but I was under the manager, so I was like the assistant. This is what contributed me. That is where I got the inspiration to now start YouTube. The working environment wasn't good. The pressure was too much. You can imagine you are an assistant manager somewhere and you are working with men, and men, they are under you. You can imagine, you know, men don't like being like to be, I can say,
Undermined.
under
like,
a woman.
yeah.
Not, yeah, they don't like that. So the pressure was too much, and I loved YouTube by then. I loved watching. When I'm kinda idle, I used to log into YouTube, watch videos. First, I started watching African creators from Uganda. There is a lady called African Nyako, actually the Pride. There is someone called Sala, the traveler, the tourist.
All from Uganda?
They are from Uganda, yeah. I was so interested.
You never watched anyone from Kenya?
That was the time I started now watching. I was watching music, but I came across these creators and I was like, wow, how come these African ladies are creating, how does it happen? And then now I started searching the Kenyan content creators. I came across Ayam Marwa. I came across Ayam Marwa, Dimwangu, and then from Ghana, I came across Wodemaya. Those are the people that have been watching.
Very famous by the way.
Yeah, I got so inspired. So I got inspired by the fact that these African young people are trying to showcase our lifestyle. It's something that I never imagined that could happen on YouTube. So that's how I got the motivation, and I was like, no, the pressure is too much. And it was during the COVID.
Yeah.
So I decided to resign. But before resigning, my mom was sick. My mom was sick and she had an appointment to go for an operation. There was no one to go and nurse her, so I had to resign from work so that I can go and take care of my mother. So that's how I started my YouTube journey. Yeah.
So guys, okay, she has talked something about ladies being undermined in a certain positions. Actually, this is a thing that is very common in African offices. Like, let me say that in white collar jobs are these jobs in the offices. And even before getting a job, you will find that maybe, yes, you have taken your application to the office, and then the manager is a man or is a guy, is a gentleman. He will accept your application letters. Like, how do I put it? By your looks. Maybe if you are beautiful, he will accept those application letters, bearing in mind that he's going to gain through you. So he will approach you, he will call you for an interview, and then he will demand something in your for you to get that job. And then when you go to that, when you get the job, you'll find yourself that you are maybe you are given a position where under the men, and then the men don't consider you as their as the what?
They are boss.
Yeah,
you know,
they are
there's no
boss.
that
They
respect.
don't want ladies to lead them. They
Yeah.
want them to lead the ladies.
But it's an African, I think it's the mentality we have,
Yeah.
that women cannot be leaders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So guys, you see, she's a she has experienced that. Let me ask you this question: did you by any chance got sexually harassed?
No, it wasn't sexual harassment, but the pressure. You know, working in a toxic environment
Yeah.
cannot give you peace. So I needed that peace. It was like the pressure was too much, not the other way, but I felt like it wasn't a conducive environment for me to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So guys, kindly comment on the comment section. Tell us if you have ever come across something like that, because we are here to learn, because we are here to encourage each other. And you see, from that pressure that she was in a toxic environment, she decided to quit her job and got inspired by YouTube. And she has been watching YouTubers from different content creators. From Uganda. Actually,
From Uganda, Ghana.
first she was inspired by Ugandans,
Yeah.
and then she came to Kenya. She started searching from Kenya. That's why she came across Amaro and her sister Dimwango. And remember, these were only famous.
Yeah, I wanted to know, do we have Kenyans who
Yeah.
also create content? That's what I wanted to know. And then I came across those popular YouTubers.
Yeah.
And I
So
felt like,
when
wow.
when you came across the Amaro and the Dimwango, did you make any step of approaching them, or did you travel
No,
from Kisii
no.
to Nyabwanse just to reach them?
No.
What happened?
I felt in love with whatever they were doing. Like, Dimwango, she's a learned lady.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, this lady. So she can do village videos. That's, you know, I'm that kind of a person who loves my own space. I'm an introvert.
Yeah.
Many people don't know that. I'm an introvert, and I feel so comfortable when I'm in my own space,
Yeah.
having my own time.
Exactly.
And the only niche that I can venture to is to create content in the village, because I'm so comfortable
Yeah.
within that locality. So that's how I got inspired. And after Mom was discharged, and then I started my YouTube channel now.
Oh, you started while in Kisii?
Yeah, I started while in Kisii. Yeah, I started, but the challenges were so many. You know, when I started, I didn't knew anything. I didn't know how to go about YouTube, so I could go do some research, like editing. Actually, I didn't learn editing from anyone. I've been learning it on YouTube, because I remember there is this lady, though I will not mention her name. There is this lady I once approached, and I needed some support because I joined the live where she was co-hosted, and after a long conversation, she was like, if you feel like you have any challenge on YouTube, you can contact me. So I contacted the lady, and I can say it was so unfortunate that she turned me down,
I'm sorry.
you know.
about that. Yeah.
But that gave me that motivation now to go back to YouTube and research, now learn. I said to myself, I'm not going to consult anyone. Let me go back and learn. YouTube is there for us to learn. You can go to Google, you can log to Google, do research, how to edit, how to upload a video, how to hold your camera, how to position, everything. Like right now, there are those people who maybe they have that interest of knowing how to bake. You can go to YouTube and learn from there. So that's how I learned on how to edit some of my videos, and I can see that each and every day at least I'm making improvement on my content and whatever I'm doing. And then I started joining people's lives. You know, you get to share open, your mind gets opened up. Yeah, after a while, before I got monetized, I think I was at around 500 subscribers. It's when I came to meet I am Marwa.
Oh wow, so
Yeah.
you have already met
I didn't make
Marwa.
any communication with Marwa, but the spirit led me. I have a friend who's in Germany. That lady was like, Loborto, you know Marwa is back to Africa. Can you make up that one bold move and go to Nyabohanse? And then I was, hey, I was afraid. I was afraid, and I was in between.
Should
Do I go? And she was like, no, if you don't have that bus fare, I'm going to provide it for you. So I came to Nyabohanse, and then I communicated with a lady called Queen Nancy. She's from this side. She hosted me. I came, and that's how I met Marwa. I met Marwa for the first time, but by the time I was meeting Marwa, I was very nervous.
I know, I can.
You know
feel
that experience of
anxiety plus
yeah, meeting someone who's famous.
There is those butterflies that
yeah,
comes
and
in your stomach.
it's like Marwa knew I was nervous because on the interview, I have that video. You can go back and watch it. On that interview, I was like, what do I say? Now, I'm standing next to this legend. Oh my God. And she was like, no, just calm down. I'm just like any other YouTuber. Don't get scared. Just calm down. Calm down. Yeah, and I can say that it was such a good experience. Marwa is a good person, for real. Marwa is a good person, a kind-hearted person. Remember, this is the person I'm meeting for the first time, and he received me. I felt so good, actually. I felt so good. Yeah. So, the intention of me meeting Marwa was to learn. Actually, I wanted to get to know what am I supposed to know. How am I supposed to do things on YouTube, or which mistakes am I making so that I can get to rectify. But do you know what happened? I only have one video that I managed to upload. Some of them crashed with the phone that I had. I created a lot of content. No, you know, he was like, don't sit down, just get your camera, go around, create content. Yeah, but it was so unfortunate. I lost a lot of footage, so I only managed to upload one video. And I will never take it for granted, because before uploading the video, we sat down, he advised me on what to do. So I can say that, yeah, at least doing something. Yeah.
That was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and did you happen to meet Dimwango during that time, or it was just Marwa?
Marwa, Dee wasn't around. Yeah, Dee wasn't around by the time I was coming. It's only Marwa who was around. Yeah, I never managed to meet.
Yeah. And would you like to meet Marwa again if you are given the second chance?
Yeah,
and
if given a chance.
Are you hoping to meet Dimwango in future, or?
You know, I cannot say never, because I don't know the plans God has for us. But if given that chance,
yeah,
I think I can. I can. Yeah. You know, it's not all about getting the shout out, doing collabos. That one thing that we young creators, I can call ourselves young creators. There is where we go wrong. When you meet someone who's above you or ahead of you, one thing you're supposed to do is to learn, not to go after the numbers or the collabos. Get to know what you are not doing right. Get to learn. If you meet someone who's smarter, don't try to compete with them. Just learn. Yeah.
Yeah, so guys, you are hearing the smartest words. If you get someone who is above you, don't act as if you know more than the person, because remember, the person is ahead of you, so you need to remain humble. You get helped or you get assisted, because we are here to learn, and we learn from those who are above us, not those who are below us. Ours is only being humble, and then we being showed the way, so that we pass that way, or we make it bigger than the person above us. But what matters